First up in the part A, I guess there's a part A here, what we want to do is we want to find v prime of 7. So we want to find the derivative at 7. So here's the derivative, right? We're given the derivative. So all we have to do is put 7 right in for t and compute. So we are going to get, if I can get this to work, this is going to be negative 29,500 e to the negative 0.43 times 7. Okay, I did this on Wolfram Alpha, and I came out with this number here, negative 1454.1. So what does that mean? So here's what's happening in the problem. The management of a chain of these yogurt stores believes that T days, so T is the number of days after the end of an advertising campaign, the rate, derivative, the rate at which the volume measured in dollars of sales is changing is approximated by this. All right, so that gives us the rate at which the sales in dollars are changing. So what this says is that 7 days, right, let's write it as a fraction like we typically do, negative 1454.1 over 1. That means when we're 7 days out, as we go from day 7 to day 8, we can expect a drop in dollars by about what? 14.54 and 10 cents. Now for the second part, we actually want to find v of 7. So we need to get v. So what we know is this, v of t, well that's going to be the integral of v prime of t dt. So we want to take the integral of negative 29,500 e to the negative 0.43 t, all that dt. We're going to get negative 29,500. And then you remember how to do this with this exponential here. What we're going to get is times e to the negative 0.43 t divided by negative 0.43, and then plus c. Now I'm going to simplify this a little bit. I'm going to make that division, so I'll do it right here. This is going to be, all right, negative 29,500 divided by negative 0.43. That's going to be a positive. I'm getting 68,604.7, and then our e to the negative 0.43 t, and then we also get our plus c, right? So far, here is our v of t. Now what we'd like to do is get c, so we need initial conditions, and we have some initial conditions. Initial condition here is, let's go back up here and read this. It says, on the day the advertising campaign ends, all right, so at t equals 0, that day that it ends, the sales volume is $180,000. So we know that when t is 0, the volume is 180,000. So let's write that. We know that v of 0 is equal to 180,000. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this 0 right back up into here for t. So that'll give us 68,604.7 e to the negative 0.43 times 0 plus c. That's equal to the 180,000. But now what happens here? 0.43 times 0 is 0. E to the 0 is 1. 1 times that 68,604 is just that 68,604. So now we're looking at this. 68,604.7 plus c is equal to 180,000. And now let's just subtract to get c. My calculator shows that to be 111,395.3, and we're asked to round to the nearest cent. I think we've got it to the nearest cent. Well, almost. What we need to do is just put that c back up in here and compute now. So now our function v of t is that 68 604.7 e to the negative 0.43 t plus c, but our c was 111,395.3. And now what we want is to find v of 7. So we're going to put this 7 back in here for t. That will give us 604.7 e to the negative 0.43 times 7 plus 111,395.3. So I got, on my calculator, I got this. I got 114,776.9. And actually that 9 just keeps going forever. So I want to round it off to the nearest cent. So how about this? This is going to be $114,776 point. Okay, if I round that up here, it's just going to be 99 cents.